Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to learn what the quickbar is and how to use it if you have premium. So, first of all, if you see where I'm highlighting right now, this is the quickbar, and you can put links here, and then there's scripts that mainly that's the purpose of it. So you just go to Settings, Edit Quickbar, and then if you have a link, such as you can see at the top, it comes with a link to Village Headquarters, Recruit, and you just click those, and it will automatically link you to whatever village you're on and go to this specified area. So to add one of these, I have the link for recruit right now. You put it into the target URL, so you just put that right there. Entry name is whatever you want it to look like. So it's going to look like recruit when it's right up here. The hover text, you don't really need that. The image URL, you can just make it if you want to look nice. I like to have pictures so I know what it is without having to really read it. So since it's recruit, you can get a little recruit symbol here. You press OK, and then you can see it right here. And then when you click it, it's going to go right to recruit. Now, the other type of command you can put up here is a script. So you just go to Add New Link, and then you have a JavaScript, and you just copy and paste it. There's a guide on the forums for all the approved scripts. So you put that in the target URL. And this one is a troop counter. So once again, you can put a target URL here. So I'm going to put something that relates to this. So that works. And when you click the script, you should be able to see what it's doing. If it doesn't have any sort of pop-up or refresh your page or do any kind of interface, then you know that you edited it wrong or it's just not working. So if you click it, even if you're not in the right area, it should have something. So you can see there it's a pop-up. It's telling you what to do with the script in case you didn't know. So it says go to Overviews and Troop Pages. And sometimes it automatically goes there for you, but this one doesn't. So you're going to go to Overviews and Troops. And then when you click it, see if it works. It's going to have a pop-up right here, and then so you know all your troop count. So that's just one example. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some common and important scripts you should be using. So most importantly, when you get incomings, you go to the incomings page right here, and you'll see some attacks, and you don't know what they are. So how would you find out what type of attack it is? You just click on the attack, and then you use your tagger script, and you can find all of these scripts easily on the forums, and you'll see when was it sent, and you know if, per se, you were not online for 10 hours. How do you find this out? Well, you don't know unless you use an ID sorter, and there's more advanced methods, but that's the easiest. But say I know that I had no incomings a minute ago, so now I do, it has to be the axe because it was just sent. But what if you were offline for 10 hours, you don't know what it is, you have to use ID sorter. So you click on it, and you go to click on this arrow right here at the bottom of the attack ID. And so then when you click them all in order, you can see what time they were sent. So if they're all around the same time, so normally, since this was all the same village, it's not going to really change for all the different times that they were sent, but say multiple villages were sending fakes or nukes, you'll see at what time that they were all sent. So if there's all of these are all different numbers, but say there's only one that is within the same couple of seconds, then you know it has to be this, so you just tag those. And another easier way to open all, if you have like 100 new incomings that you haven't tagged, you can just click tab tagger, that's another script, and it will open all your untagged scripts. But I suggest you first, when you do that, go to ID sorter, and then attack ID, and then click it, because then they'll be in order, and they're easier to find out. Now you can also use this for the destination. Say if there's a bunch of attacks to one village, you can see it right there, and then now you know you need to stack this. And same goes for, you can check the arrival time, what's the most important, and An important thing is make sure it's on all. If you're only doing one group, there may be no incomings. You'll be like, well, it says I have 5 incomings, but I don't see any. You have to be on all. So those are important for defending. You can also have an attack counter. This will just tell you, this is kind of similar to the ID sorter, where it'll tell you how many attacks are on one village, so you know to focus here. Now, to sort all your villages, if you're in combined, there's a sorter you can use, and you'll see it right now. These take a bit to load, especially if you have a lot of villages. And this is good for support. You can see how far away it is from the current village. So if I needed to get a bunch of defense to this area, and I see this is how far away these units are. So that's important. And another way to do that is you go to the rally point of the village that's under attack, you go to request, and then it will tell you the distance of other villages of yours and then what they have. And so what you do is you just click select and then request. And then when you go, and then it'll, well, first of all, you can see how much you've already requested right here. So if you're stacking, you can see how much you've already sent. And it'll automatically send it. So it's right here. I'm just going to cancel that. But you can see you've already sent it. And if you have a train that you've already tagged, you can click the sniper script, and you just put you click it twice actually, because the first time it's going to automatically go to combined. So you click the target village, and the time of the first attack in the train, that's the most important. And when you click it, it should order them in time you need to send, and then you go to the bottom here, and you see all these different villages that you can send a certain amount of defense from. So if this was a real train, you'd see numbers here of how many heavy cavalry I can send from a certain village to this coordinate, which is the village under attack at this server time. And then you can just see the server time right here. And this is all in order, so usually the first 5 or so of these are literally should be sent at the time that you click this script, so you're not able to use those. So look for the ones over here. See, you can see this one has a lot of defense that can be used to snipe, so I'm going to wait for that one. And then you open up in a new tab, you can just clone this, and then you can use this information.